know I wrote a book, right? It's called Buy a Game and it's free. Click the link down there, you got it.
DreAllDay.com.
Everybody, first thing, when we talk about the debilitating excuses of losers, none of us wants to make excuses. All of us wants to win. All of us wants to succeed. I want to make sure that I point out, most of the time I point out positive things that you can do to help yourself, but I also want to make sure that I point out things that can hurt you because I want to make sure you avoid these traps. It's kind of like Andrew Carnegie told Napoleon Hill before he wrote Think and Grow Rich. Don't only study successes, but study failures so that you can tell people what to avoid or point out things people might be doing that they don't even know that they're doing that's causing them to not reach success. So let's get into it. Number one excuse of losers that you will never use again in your life. All of you, right hand in the air. Before we even get into this, everybody put their right hand in the air. I know you holding your phone, holding in your left hand. Put your right hand in the air and you say, I solemnly swear, what's up, Aunt Tram? We got another person from Houston. Is the left hand in the air? All right, left hand in the air, right hand on the Bible. So hold your phone in your right hand, left hand in the air, right hand's on the Bible. I solemnly swear to never use these bullshit loser excuses ever again in my life. All right, that's the left hand in the air. Put the right hand on something that you trust, something that you wouldn't give away. So put it on your cell phone, because I know all you value your cell phone, your smartphone, whatever you call it. Left hand in the air, right hand on your phone. All right, so let's get right into it now that we all sworn in. Number one, no one has joined or helped me. Nobody helped me. Nobody's joining me. That is an excuse of losers that you will never, ever, ever use again in your life. In Polo's in class, tell everybody to pull out their phones and get on Periscope. Y'all ain't doing nothing anyway. Y'all ain't learned nothing in school anyway. Just watch this. You're going to learn more from me. Do never, ever, ever use the excuse of I am not being helped or nobody wants to join me. Listen, when nobody wants to join you in doing anything, that's when you should get excited because that means there's opportunity. If everybody was doing the exact same thing and everybody saw the same thing you saw, everybody had the same vision that you had, there would be no opportunity because everybody will be doing the exact same thing. The opportunity, everybody watching this, the opportunities in life are the ones that most people pass on, most people walk away from, most people don't even notice. Those are the opportunities. Those are the ones that most people will not take because they don't even know they're there or they know that they're there. But that opportunity, as the cliche says, is dressed in overalls and is disguised as hard work. You want the ones that nobody wants to help. You want the ones that nobody's giving you assistance. If nobody's assisting you in doing something in life, that's even better. Because now you'll become the success story that once you reach the top, you can reach back for other people and help them get there. And you can say, look, nobody helped me get here. I'm going to give you some information that's going to help you get there. So the number one excuse you will never use again, left hand in the air, is nobody is helping me and nobody is joining me. Nobody wants to do it with me, whatever form of that. Never use that excuse. Number two excuse you will never use again that will make you a loser is I don't have time. This is a really big excuse that people use all the time. People say to me, what's up, Kevin Jerome Brown on Facebook? People say, Dre, I want to start making videos on YouTube, or I want to do Periscope all the time, or I want to do more social media, but I just don't have time to do social media. I don't have time to focus on this business that I want to build on the side. I don't have time to put myself in a better position for my work. I want to get a better job, but I don't have time to go look for a job because I'm always at work, or I got to take care of my kids, or I got these things going on at home. People always make these excuses about time. Here's what you got to know about time. All right, here's some things that you already know about time. There's only 24 hours in a day. Everybody knows that, right? Everybody knows that there's not any more time being made, that there will always be 24 hours in a day. Everybody knows that, right? Here's another thing that you already know. Everybody has 24 hours. We each are equal in that we have 24 hours. So this is what you need to understand, knowing those three things. If you don't have time right now for something that you claim to want in your life, that means you are a terrible manager of time. That means you are terrible at handling your most valuable resource. So there's something that you need to fix personally in your life. We know that time is the most valuable resource because you can have a car, you get your car stolen from you, you can get another one. You can lose money and make more. You can make a whole bunch of money and lose it. Anything else in life you can lose and get back. You can lose a girlfriend and get a new one. You can lose a boyfriend and get a new one. The most valuable resource you have in life is time, which means if you don't have the time to do something that you want to do, now I understand not having time for something that you don't want to do, but if you don't have the time to do something that you want to do, like start a business, spend more time with your significant other, take care of your kids, get a new job, go play basketball, work on your games so you can get good enough to play in college or play pro basketball. If you don't have the time to do that, then you're a terrible manager of your most valuable resource. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing if you can't manage the most valuable thing that you have? You need to take some time out, make some time, and figure out what you can do to be a better manager of that time. Because if you don't have time, then there's a problem. Time is life. All right, time is not money, time is life. Because when your time's out, your life's over. When your money's over, you can keep living. When your car is gone, you can keep living. Your girlfriend leaves you, you can keep living. When your time is up, it's all over. Everything's gone, no matter what you got. So you must get better at managing your time. And I see some people that are talking about they have trouble managing time. Then that means I'm going to write that down. I'm going to do a scope on time management. Would y'all be interested in me doing a scope on time management or a webinar on managing time so that y'all can get better at it? Is that something that y'all want to see? Yes or no? Let me know. All right, yes. All right, I'm going to write that down right now. I'm going to do that soon, a time management scope so that people can get better at managing their time. All right, I see a lot of people have that challenge. So this is the number 2 habit of losers that you're going to stop using, and I'm going to address it so that y'all get the information. I'm going to do a webinar on time management probably within the next 72 hours. So just stay tuned to this Periscope and my Snapchat, which is at Dre Baldwin. Somebody please post my Snapchat, and I will do a webinar, a live free webinar on my website, dreallday.com. about how to manage your time, because I see a lot of people have that challenge. So number 2 excuse you will stop using is I don't have time. If you don't have time for what you want, that's a problem. Number 3 excuse that you will not use is what we call a vision problem. The vision problem is this: somebody not seeing themselves being successful. If you can't see yourself being successful, you have some loser habits, and I'm going to help you break those habits. First way you're going to break that habit is you're going to go to Amazon.com, get my book, The Mental Handbook, which covers the way that you see yourself, and also the Mirror of Motivation, which is all about what you see when you look in the mirror that change your vision problems. Because if you got a vision problem, you need to get it fixed. You need to go get LASIK eye surgery. You need to go get some contact lenses. You need to go get some glasses. If you can't see, then you can't go anywhere. Any of you who wear glasses, ever try to drive your car with no glasses on, you wouldn't even think about it because you probably die. You probably die before you get out the parking lot. Any of you who ever got LASIK eye surgery, before you had the surgery, you couldn't see, you wouldn't try to go operate no heavy machinery without your glasses on or without your contact lenses in, because you can't see. You're not going to get anywhere. So if you're in life right now doing anything and you can't see yourself becoming successful in that thing, what are you doing? You're basically spinning your wheels. You're driving around in circles. You have no idea where you're going. You're using all your gas and using your most valuable resource, time, and you're not getting anywhere because you can't even see where you're going. You can't even see the success that you claim to want. A lot of people, everybody in the world, if you ask them, do you want to be successful? Everybody says yes, right? But how many people's actions reflect that they have a vision of becoming successful? A lot of people's actions don't. A lot of people take actions that show that they want to be average because they look around and see what everybody else is doing. They do the same thing. A lot of people's actions show that they want to be failures because they're looking at what failures do and taking advice and opinions from failures and following what the failures do. And then they're wondering why they also fail. So how do you have a vision of being successful if you're following what a failure did, if you're looking at what the average people did, if you don't have time to do what you want to do, you don't have time to get ready to do the things that you want to do in life, but you say you want to be successful? If you ask anybody, do you want to be successful? Everybody says yes. But you look at their actions, they don't align. So you have to make sure you fix that vision problem of not being able to see yourself being successful in life. This is super, super important, and the most important of the 3. Because see, this is the one that's the hardest for people to understand, is the most abstract, but is also the most important. What you see when you look in the mirror every single day, is it success? Is it failure? Is it averageness? Is it excuses? Now, of course, when you're talking to another person, you're talking to me, you're on the internet, you can say anything. But this is a question that you need to answer for yourself. You need to look in the mirror every single day. Every morning, you look in the mirror and you tell yourself who you're going to be as a person. You tell yourself what you're going to do as a person. You tell yourself what you're going to have as a person. All right, I appreciate that, faithful guys. Send me an email, dre@dreallday.com. You got any questions? What's going on, D, who just checked in? You have to make sure that you fix this vision problem. Because if any of you can't see, if you can't see, you can't function. You can't drive. You can't get in a car. You can't go to the store and buy nothing. You can't get on the internet. You can't even use your phone if you can't see. How are you can't function, period, if you can't see. So you can't function towards success in life if you can't see yourself being successful. Does everybody follow what I just said right there? Now I'm going to review these 3 steps here. These are the 3 debilitating habits of losers that none of you, we all swore, left hand in the air, right hand on the Bible, that we will never use again in life. So here they are. Number one, no one has joined or helped me. Nobody wants to do it with me. That is an excuse of a loser. You are the one that's going to pioneer and be first. If nobody's helping you, good. That's where the opportunity is. Number 2, I don't have time. If you do not have time to do the things you want to do in life, then you are a terrible manager of your most valuable resource, and that is an issue that needs to be fixed. And I'm going to fix it. I'm going to do a time management webinar very soon, so stay close. Actually, go to dreallday.com, get my free book, buy a game, and you'll be on my email list. When I send that email out, you'll get it. Number 3 excuse that you will stop using ever again in life is I can't see myself succeeding. You can't see yourself. You have vision problems. If you have a vision problem, a physical vision problem, like I wear contact lenses, for instance. I can't go out in the world and function. I can't drive a car without my contacts. I can't go to the store without my contact lenses. I can't even do these streams without my contacts because I can't even see what y'all are saying. So I would never do anything without my contacts in. If I lost my contacts, I had to go get some more, go get some glasses or do something. Or somebody got to go with me so I can fix the vision problem so I can function. You can't function in your life towards success if you cannot see yourself being successful in your mind. Not your physical eye, but in your mind. And I got 2 books to cover that, the Mental Handbook and the Mirror of Motivation. Those are both links in my Periscope bio. Those of y'all on Facebook, that's dreallday.com/Amazon. Now, any questions that there are, please post your questions right now. If anyone has a question, I will take the questions right now. This is Dre Baldwin y'all talking to. This is Work on Your Game University, the debilitating habits of losers that you all of you have sworn to never use these habits again. The Super You, yes. The Super You is my book on confidence. All those are on Amazon right now. That's what's up, Tan. I appreciate that. Any of you familiar with Grant Cardone? I got a show over on the Grant Cardone TV network. It's called, anybody got a guess? It's called the Work on Your Game Show with Dre All Day over on the Grant Cardone TV network. What do you do with negative people? Nothing. You get away from them as fast as possible. And I'm going to do a Periscope on time management. I'm going to do a webinar on time management on my website. What do I recommend for people who are actually blind? No, because I'm not talking about physical blindness. I'm talking about mental, visionary blindness. Thank you, Tan. Do I ever pay Papa John's back? No. You just found me on Grant Cardone. That's what's up. That show is dreallday.com/GCTV, or just go to Grant Cardone's website and click on shows and you'll see my show. Hint is close to the top. The only shows on that network doing better than the Work on Your Game show are shows by somebody whose last name is Cardone and is his website. Yes, all of my books are on Amazon, Marcus. Yes, they are. How can I convince my brain to visualize success? You're going to read the 2 books I mentioned, the Mirror Motivation and the Mental Handbook at dreallday.com/Amazon. You like the intro music? Me too. What's going on? Who was that just said hello? Tell me your name and where you checking in from. I'll say hello back to you. Anyone else has a question? Anyone else has a question? I'll take your question. This is my best Periscope ever. All right, that's what's up. Then I'll make sure I save this. I'm going to post this on YouTube in a couple weeks. I got so many videos to put up on YouTube. Y'all wouldn't believe it. These and basketball training videos, stuff like that. Lance from Raleigh, how you feeling? Philly and Mount Airy is in the house. Shout out to Mount Airy. What part of Mount Airy are you from? MJ Fitness Figure. What part of Mount Airy are you checking in from? Anybody here from Philly? Shout out to Philly. I got any questions? Anybody on Facebook? Damn John says, Damon, so I take basketball as a hobby, not as a success goal. That's fine. It's cool to have hobbies. There's nothing wrong with hobbies at all. Any questions on Facebook, go ahead and post them. I'll take them. Anybody else got a question on Periscope? I will take it. Has anyone in life ever doubted me? Of course. That's where the opportunity lies. When people doubt you, that means they're not going to join you or want to help you. Nobody's going to want to join somebody that they doubt. All right? People join people they believe in. So if nobody wants to join you, that means people are doubting you or they just don't even know that you exist. That's where the opportunity is, where nobody else sees it. That's where your opportunity is. Do I believe in reincarnation? No, I don't. You have a play this Wednesday. You're really excited but nervous. That's good. That's where you should be. Excitement and nervousness is the exact same feeling. Near Old Temple Stadium. Yeah, I know where that is. You up near Cheltenham Avenue. Yeah, I've walked there before. I've driven there before. I've done everything there before. I've done everything there before. Shout out to everybody in Philly, man. Shout out to Mount Airy. I'm gonna be in Philly. One of my best friends is getting married in August, and I'll probably come up to Philly for TBT, the basketball tournament. I'm gonna put a team in this year. I'm not gonna play, but I'm putting a team in. But we got to work out logistics. Cause I got speaking engagements in the month of July. I gotta see how it fits. Absolutely, Tan. I appreciate that. Any more questions? Can I take any more questions here? Any of y'all on Snapchat, make sure you follow me on Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. I do answer questions directly on Snapchat if you snap me at Dre Baldwin. My email, dre@dreallday.com. Favorite businessman that inspired me the most? Yeah, P. Diddy, Russell Simmons, 50 Cent, Jay-Z. I go a lot to hip-hop people, not basketball guys. Mostly hip-hop people. How do you conquer your fears? You read my book called The Super You, James Logue. That's at dreallday.com/superyou. How can I fix my vision problems? It's not about your coach. It's not about your coach, Damon. Who's the person I think is the most confident in the world? Me. What are the habits? Or you gotta watch the stream again, Harris. You missed it. Damon, it's not about what your coach says to you. If your coach yells at you and you get demoralized, then that's your fault. It's not the coach's fault. Anybody can say anything they want to you. If you decide to take it negatively, it's not about them, it's about you. It's about the way that you're deciding to internalize that. I can say anything I want to you. Doesn't mean you have to feel bad. Like, everybody in this stream can say negative things to me right now. I don't have to take any of them negatively if I choose not to. You think there's a difference between reading and listening to audiobooks? Yeah, there's a difference. One of them you listen to, the other one you're looking at with your eyes, the other one you're hearing with your ears. So it's different senses. You're getting the information, but you're using different senses. So whatever works for you. How much time do I spend a day on personal development? That's a good question. I spend at least an hour a day reading, always. And usually when I'm working out, if I'm doing anything other than, if I'm lifting weights, I usually listen to personal development while I'm lifting. I don't listen to music when I'm lifting. When I'm driving, if I'm not doing a Periscope, I'm listening to personal development most of the time. Unless I'm going to a meeting, then I listen to music to get myself in the right mental zone. So personal development, at least an hour and a half a day, because I'll drive almost every day. So I say between 1 and 2 hours minimum every single day on personal development. And that's not counting events I go to. That's not counting people. That's not counting any coaching sessions. If I get coached or if I coach somebody else, I don't count coaching somebody else. Damon, then you need to read my book called The Super You. dreallday.com/superyou. Who do I listen to personal development wise? I listen to a lot. I listen to Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill, Tony Robbins. Who else do I listen to? I listen to Grant Cardone. He has good stuff. I read Robert Greene, 50 Cent, their book they did together. Do managers and directors. I didn't catch that last one. Where do I find this? If you have a live streaming music service such as Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music, Apple Music, they all have these guys on it. Look up Napoleon Hill. Is success worth losing some friends? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Do you make time for friends, or are they irrelevant to you these days? Make time for friends? Yes, sometimes. No, friends are not irrelevant. Friends can help you. Friends can help you reach success. You just joined. Am I too late? No, you're never too late. That's why Periscope has a 24-hour replay. So everything you miss, you can watch it again. And I'm gonna put this video up on YouTube. It'll probably be a month or so before this video goes up, because I got a lot of stuff in front of it. So everybody who's catching this now, you're in a great space. Make sure you watch it again and share this with somebody that you love, trust, and care about so they can get it. What's up, Taylor, on Facebook? So my books, again, that's at dreallday.com/Amazon. So I'm going to tell you my books. Buy a Game is my basketball story. That's actually, you can get that free on my website. Go to dreallday.com. The pop-up comes up. Put your email address in. I'll send you that free. But if you want to buy it, you can buy it on Amazon. These are all on Amazon. My second book is called The Mirror of Motivation. It's about self-discipline and motivating yourself. The third book is called The Mental Handbook. It's about the mental game, all about a bulletproof mindset. My fourth book is called The Super You. It's about confidence. My fifth book, Overseas Basketball Blueprint, for players who want to play basketball overseas. That's a blueprint of how to do it. Sixth book is called The Insta Philosophers. Some of my best Instagram posts just all in one place. And seventh book is Dre Philosophy Volume 0. It's an 800-page magnum opus. Post those questions again. I missed those last two questions. My seventh book is called Dre Philosophy Volume 0, 800 pages long, just about my philosophy on life. How do you push through the times where you don't feel like doing a particular activity? Well, it depends. How bad do you need that activity done? How much is the Overseas Blueprint? $9. I think all my books are about the same price. $9 digital, $10, $11 physical. In other words, whatever you pay for your phone, you could probably buy 50 copies of every one of my books. Do managers and directors necessarily have to be leaders? Not at all. Of course not. A leader is not a title. It's the way that you conduct yourself. You can get the books at dreallday.com/Amazon. Amazon. dreallday.com/Amazon. Do I do my own YouTube video editing? Yes, I do. I do all of my video editing. I got over almost 5,000 videos on YouTube. It'll be over 5,000 by the end of the year. It might be over 5,000 by the end of halfway through this year. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Marcus Blake, what's going on? I appreciate you too. Any other questions on Facebook? I got any questions on Facebook? Anybody on Periscope? Going once, going twice. Any questions? I'll take like one more question on each. And then I got things to do. Again, I'm going to do a webinar on time management. If you are not on my email list, go to dreallday.com. Put your name in the pop-up. You will get my first book for free, and you'll be on my email list. When I do that time management webinar, you'll get it. Do I post every day? Yes, I do. I do a Periscope every day. I Snapchat every day. I Instagram almost every day. I tweet every day. I write every day. I blog every single day. All right, D, I'll see you later. What else do I do every day? YouTube every day. Right now, I think I do 2 YouTube videos a day. I might do more. There's been times where I did 5 YouTube videos a day. I'm from Europe. I can't buy your book on Amazon. Too expensive to ship. You can't even get digital. You can't get the digital book on Amazon from Europe? Why is that? I think they're available everywhere. Business building habits. Yes, habits definitely. All of that's part of building the business, that discipline. And it applies to anything. The discipline that you had, you're a fitness competitor, right? So the discipline you have for that, just apply that same discipline to your business. You can't get it online? All right, so Chris is in Europe. He told me he got it online, Damon. So we got Damon on Facebook. Chris is on Periscope. But he said he got it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. You can get my book anywhere in the world. Amazon's worldwide. So yes, you can get that book. Again, that's the last time I'm going to say this link, dreallday.com/Amazon. For you Periscopers, the link is right there in my bio. The link is right there in my bio. It says $9 and it can't be downloaded. Yeah, well, it's $9. If you pay $9, then you get the book. How much is shipping? Shipping can't be that expensive. Expensive is relative again. It's just a matter of how bad you need it. Listen, Damon, if you was about to die and the shipping was the exact same price for the medicine, it wouldn't be expensive, right? So it just matters how much do you need the medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dre All Day. Thank you for joining me this afternoon in the Scope. Find me on Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. I do respond to your snaps, video snaps, text snaps. Hit me on Snapchat. You'll be able to see more behind the scenes stuff from me, my life, my business, everything else. Work on your game. We out of here. Have a great afternoon. Make sure you get my first book, Buy a Game. It is free. Click the link right here below in the video description. I'm on all your favorite social media platforms, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Periscope. All the links are right down here below. It's either Dre Baldwin or Dre All Day on each one of those sites. And make sure you are subscribed. Hit that subscribe button down there and the thumbs up like button. Subscribe so you catch all the new content. I work on your game. Dre All Day.